Hello, friends. I spent some time this weekend because I realized that this sale ends on this coming Wednesday. Right now it's Sunday. Well, yesterday was Saturday, of course. And I felt like since this tank, the AMX 5100, was on sale until Wednesday, I figured now was the time to finish my grind through the AMX 1945, the M4. So I did it on Saturday. I bought premium time late Friday night, and I got up early Saturday morning. I didn't have anywhere to go for once. Usually I have a whole bunch of stuff going on Saturdays, but yesterday I didn't. So I just played my AMX 1945 over and over again till I ground out the last 35 or so thousand XP using the premium, and had some clanmates who platooned along with me to help things go a little bit faster, so that was very nice of them. And thanks especially to Pastor T and Meatbringer, who were the guys that Meatbringer platooned with me Friday night, and Pastor T pretty much all day Saturday, and also Spirit Flyer was in and out platooning with me, helping out as I ground out my tanks, and they were very patient and allowed me to keep running the tanks over and over again. So I did end up selling the 1945. It was hard for me to do it. I really actually did like that tank, and yesterday, even though my stats weren't great, I actually had a pretty good day with it. I had a decent amount of victories and played very well with that tank. I have really kind of gotten that play style down, probably because of the FCM 50T and also the ARL 44. It seems just like a more able version of the ARL 44 with crappy armor. So that brought me to this guy. And I have not a very good service record with this so far. It's been an adjustment. Part of me wants to sit there and unload the entire clip. The other part of me realizes that that's not necessarily practical and can lead to my own destruction, because as I'm firing, I'm getting fired at. So it's kind of a balancing act. Usually I can get 2 or 3 good shots off before I'm going to be clobbered. So although I really like it, I don't love it like I do the T29, and it didn't really need to stay. So I figured, well, I'll sell it. And the other big reason was this. My crew was getting pretty good, as you can see from their stats. I'm already on the second perk, and I hated to get into this tank and have to start all over with a new crew. Now, one of the differences between the 1945 crew and the AMX 50 crew is that you lose a slot, which is kind of a weird thing to me. But I guess in modern advancement, you're losing a loader. So I guess it makes sense that you would lose a crew member. So the loader, I kept him also, and I put him in the CM50T, so when I train this crew, there will be a loader available. And then I'll have to move him into the barracks when I train the ARL crew, because they still have a bit of a ways to go, as you can see. So this tank, we're going to start off with the tech tree, because I feel like you need to look and see what's going on here. Now, when I first got this tank, I already had the best motor researched. I already had the best radio researched, and I already had the 90mm DCA 45 researched. However, you can't mount the DCA 45 with the stock tracks. So you're going to have to go through, I think it was 16,000 experience that I had to go through to get to this point. So I guess you had to do quite a bit of battling with the F3. I want to say it maybe took me 25 battles with the F3 to get enough experience in this tank to unlock the tracks. So you might want to go down and get free XP to use that to unlock the tracks, because really, once you've unlocked the tracks, you get all of these. There's no second turret, so you just have to, and you've already got the motor, and you'll already have the radio from the other tanks, and you'll already have the DCA 45. So you can just, as soon as you unlock this, these all become available. Now, I will say that I was able to mount the motor immediately, so that was nice. So you can at least start with the best motor, and then you get the tracks and you get better traverse. Now, if you don't have enough free XP, one of the things that I can recommend here is to go to this guy. And if we look at the characteristics, the premium ammo for this gun, now, 170 is not bad, but I did find I was bouncing a lot of shots. It was frustrating, especially at tier 8 where you're going against tier 8s and tier 9s. 170, yeah, it's the same penetration that the Super Persian gets. So, frustrating. Especially with this tank, because this tank, unlike the Super Persian, takes a very long time to aim at 3 seconds. So, even though you can reload in 2.73, it takes you longer to re-aim. So, even though you have another shot ready, you still have to wait. So, you want to get off as many shots as accurately as possible, but this 248 helped immensely. That's actually a very high penetration. That's higher than the Top Gun using standard ammo. So we can go ahead and I use this, and I basically was able to get the XP pretty quickly because I silvered my way through. Silver for golded my way through. It cost, I want to say, maybe 250 to 300,000 or more to do it, but I was able to do it. So let's look at the DCA 45. And then we'll also look at the SAW, which I have, or the SAW or SA or whatever, SA 47. I have not unlocked the SA 47 yet. So you can see here on the 90 we have 212 penetration, which is good at tier 8, and 240 damage. Everything else about these guns is the same except for the caliber, and here we get 232 penetration, so we're moving back up towards the premium ammo of the F3. And now we're going to do 300 damage. I think, from my experience, that this gun is going to make a big enough difference that this tank will go from being a good tank to being a great tank. Because when I run into, let's say, an IS-3 or KV-5, and I fire all 6 shots at him, let's face it, 2 or 3 of them are going to either miss or bounce. So really, I've done a total of 240 plus 240 plus 240, which is... anybody? Oh, yeah, duh. That would be 720. I should have known that. It's degrees, like on the compass. So 720 damage in 3 shots. This tank does 900 damage in 3 shots. If you're lucky enough to get 4, you've done 1,200 damage. So you can see if you can unload a clip into a KV-1 or KV-5, or perhaps an IS-3 that's been damaged, you are probably going to kill them. If you get all 6 shots into them, which this 232 makes more of a possibility, you're going to kill them. And so this clip has the capability of killing most tier 8 and a lot of the tier 9 tanks that you're going to face. This clip does not. It's close, but I have a feeling that this is going to make a difference. So tonight what we're doing is we're going to do like kind of a mini review. I'm going to do 1 or 2 battles to show you, and I'm not going to get super in depth with the tank, but we'll come back and once I have this gun, we'll run some more battles and take a look and see what the difference is. So that is this tank in a nutshell. I mean, really, there's not a whole lot to research because most of this will already be researched. Really, all you have is the tracks and the guns, and you can see I'm almost a third of the way to the last gun. And that's only from playing for 1 day. Now let's look at my service record real quick. If there is a real quick. We're going to close that off. And we're going to look at the... by tier. I don't have that many tier 8s, so it should be pretty easy to find. There she is. This is horrible. 36 battles, 39% win rate. Average experience, 556. That's not terrible, but if you look at the IS-3 or the Jag Tiger, it's much better. Even my T-44 is close, and I have a much higher win rate in my T-44, but, you know, compared to the FCM, which is on the same tier, it's better in this one. So I have obviously some learning to do in this tank. But I'm glad you get to see me play it, because you'll hopefully see by the time I get the 100, it's going to be a different thing. Now, I will say this. On my 4th battle with this tank, I had a battle where I did 4,200 damage. And most battles I come out of doing about 2,000 damage, it seems like. Let's see, maximum experience was for, let's see, AMX. I want to see this. There we go. That's better. 1,500 per battle. This is embarrassing right here. How did I deal out 4,000 damage and only get 2 kills? We'll never know. But you'll see me play it. So you know, if you have any tips or tricks or hints, you know, that would be a good. That might be good for me because obviously I'm struggling a little bit with the tank, and I'm being honest with you. I don't do great in it, but I've loved it so far. It's been a lot of fun. So I don't know. I mean, I think there's still, like I said, once we get the Top Gun, we'll see how it goes. I can't complain about the crew because I have a good crew in there. So let's just see. Let's go ahead and run a battle and take a look at how this tank performs. This seems to be typical tiering for the AMX 5100. Usually you are in the top, which is nice. They can kind of give you a little break there. You are going to be a massive target for everybody. I'm just warning you right now. All the French tanks seem to be that way now because they're soft. And I'm realizing that the more I play them, that's right. They're soft tanks. So everybody guns for them. Plus they can dish out a lot of damage, so people get angry with you when you drive them. They want to put that threat away quickly. Now, I'm not much of a threat. They don't realize that, but there's the A44. He's going to be coming soon here. I'm getting pretty close to unlocking that one. Oops. Yeah, look at this T-29. Just plow your way through. Don't even pay attention. No, I can't fire yet. I'm still reloading. So, there's a 30-second wait time. You got to be careful because my shots go pretty wide, so just, look at that. The T-71 had some help there. I didn't even have to fire yet, so. This is not a good thing. Look at this team. And I'm not able to see anything from XVM, so I guess that's an okay thing. But look at the team. Look where they are on the map. Thankfully, it looks like finally some people are headed over to the hill. But that was scary. So I'm going to see what trouble I can make over here, because obviously we have way more than enough tanks covering that area. Now, somebody's already yelling about camping heavies, but you know what? It's been 2 minutes into the battle. It's not camping yet. We'll see at 6 or 7 minutes if they're still in the same position. Then we'll talk about camping heavies. I don't really want to be over here, but I guess this is where we're going. This tank is not a good front face-to-face tank. Look at that. We've already lost a heavy. Oh, brother. This is not going to go well. I can tell already just by the way the team's arrayed. At least we have some good heavy tanks over here with good tough turret tops and stuff. So, stuff. That T-20 is, you know, look at that. He's going to get all of those guys killed. Hit him? Nope. I'm going to get hit myself here in a second. Gotta be careful. That's a really dangerous spot where that IS is sitting. You got to be so careful right there, because anybody that's across the map can shoot up and hit you. I'm gonna run back the other way and see what I can do. Really, if these guys are able to break through that. The T-29's already damaged. Oh. What the heck is that T-28 prototype doing? Yeah, I can't get guns on him. That's an interesting maneuver. Now, I don't think I'll be able to penetrate the front of his hide. What, is it a bot? I mean, I don't understand that. Oh boy. See, here's the thing. So, I'm going to start taking fire from all quarters if I don't get out of here. And this tank doesn't back very fast either. That's... Yeah, look at this. I can't even see what's hitting me and I'm getting pelted. I mean, they got some stupid players going on, and And we're still losing. Well, at least they killed that T-28. That's good. Okay, we've totally lost over on this side. All these guys are dead. So I'm going to come back over here and help. Thankfully, I still have 2 rounds left. But, I mean, you can see already I've taken quite a beating. And oh, no. I mean, this is just going bad everywhere. What on earth? Okay, well, I gotta get that Type 59 because this is just going bad. Wow. I mean, this is just a loss. There's no question about it. There's what happened over here? What did these guys do? My gosh. And it's not like I've done much. I haven't even gotten a hit yet. I've been shot twice. This T-25 AT is gonna, there he is, or Type 59, I mean. The artillery's gonna come in here in a second. Try to get snugged up against this rock. Well, he's gonna probably swing around this way if he can. Unbelievable. Unfrickin' believable. Look at this Type 59 right there. Where's our A44? Look at the A44 up there. I mean, it's just like these people are... It's like we're trying to lose. I don't understand this. I'm going to get killed, so I guess it doesn't matter at this point. We try to get as much damage as possible. Now, I'm going this way because I'm out of ammo. Yeah, here's the Carnivarn. Carnivarn. I don't have enough clip to damage that dude, you know? I just... what happened? Oh, this is bad. Yeah, artillery's gonna come. Here we go. There it is. There's the artillery. Drop on him. Come on, get the gun around. Dang it. Yeah, and I'm tracked. He broke my track when he hit me. Well, if I hadn't bounced that one shot, I would have at least killed him, but... I'm not sure what kind of battle that was, but it was close to horrid. So there's one battle. Not a very good one, but that just shows you... You know, and look at our team. I mean, it wasn't like nobody got any kills, but I did 1840 damage. That's not great for this tank, but it's about average. About 2,000 is average, so... Insane. What a bunch of idiots. I mean, look at these guys. I know part of it was that this KV-5 that's sitting right there, I can't see his name on the screen. It's probably good because I'd say it out loud. But let's take a look at the details, and you can just see for yourself who the idiot was on this team. I guess this KV-5 here, where is he? That guy with the 0 damage. It's just sat there and blocked the other tank that was in front of him, and they got in a little hissy fit match about who belonged at that location. So we lost 2 of our heavy tanks, and that's it. That's the end of the battle, you know. And something like that can turn the tide of the battle. Now, here, look, I mean, everybody did damage except for this dude, this schmuck, Awesome Artie. So remember, when you see him, just rag on him when you see him in battle, because this guy obviously sucks. Or just leave him alone, whatever. There's lots of guys out there that suck, so. Space Comer, I saw him. He was trying hard. He did a decent job, you know. really, for what this tank can do, I didn't do that great. But, you know, I did well with the situation I was given. If I hadn't choked and looked away, I would have gotten that however you pronounce it. So personal score. Didn't lose any money. I made about half of what this is all non-premium, so. I got Courageous Resistance. That's nice. 15,000. I did what I could, you know. That's how it goes. Okay, we got some Heap Big Arty in this match, and I'm lower down in the standings. So let us see how this goes. I don't do very well either. I like I said, I'm still learning this tank. I've got some ways to go, so I'm sure you will see another review of this tank once it's fully upgraded in the future, because I don't feel like it's fair to really call this a full review. Great, we got a Tiger. Sounds like the Tiger 2 is going to bail out, so we're starting to see this again. This was something that went on maybe about 9 or 10 months ago. There were people that would just quit and, you know, go drive off into a river or whatever, and then because they saw whatever was going to happen, and so this guy just said he's going to go to bed now. So let's watch and see if he does. Where's he going? Is he actually going out? Oh, he looks like he's going to go out, so hopefully he's just mouthing off and nothing more. Alright, so loaded, ready to bring this tank to bear, and now everybody knows where I'm at because I just ran that tree over. I don't know even if I can damage that TE tank destroyer or the T11 or T111 or whatever it is. I think it's pretty beastly. And I think he's got me sighted too, so luck he's going to fire again. Oh, you better start moving. I can reload a lot faster than he can. So I'm not going to go out that way again because I already know he's there. You can expect the artillery is going to be incoming any second now. So I'm going to move over here. So I don't want to get hit. Now the question is, can he see me from here? I don't think so, but they can. So I got to watch. Nobody went the middle. Wow, that's a very bizarre strategy. What's the Tortuga doing here? Hopefully he'll try to go up the hill. See, and they all know I'm here. He's aiming this way. He's not... These guys are not messing around. There's a Tortuga. He's going to get a spanking. Well, at least I got to spank him. Oh, that was stupid. I should have taken that second shot. I think I'm lagging. Let's see what the 103 is doing here. Does he know or care? Oh, somebody got the Tortuga. Oh my gosh, what's going on here now? Can I hit even? I feel like, where did everybody go? They're all here though, but doesn't it feel like nobody's on this map at all? I feel very alone. Things are kind of going our way, sort of. Here's when you know you're in a higher tier battle because nobody's doing any moving. Everybody's afraid to get killed. They're all just kind of hanging out waiting to see what happens. See, in this M103, he knows I'm here. He keeps looking this way, and as soon as I pop out, he backs up. Yeah, bring it out. Bring it out. Did I get hit? I'm just going to reload. Yeah, we lost our Tortuga. We lost the Tortoise on our team now. He's mad because he didn't get any help, but too bad. I guess I probably should have. I didn't see that was going on. He should have been able to hold his ground. I don't see how he lost that, but I guess at this point we've kind of lost that alley. So where did the rest of our tanks go? And the Tortoise is going to start whining and complaining. There goes. We've got a lot of tanks out there. I'm pretty visible. There's somebody else in there though too. I'm kind of afraid of. I'm going to also get spotted here. T-32 is going to see me for a second. I'm probably going to take a big wallop. Oh, take 54. Okay. Oh, nice. We got to find that SU-152 and flush him out. There's a T-30 right there, and I know he knows I'm here. Ammo racked him. Something. Yeah, the Arty got me. No, T-92. That's bad news. Oh boy. So I'm going to sneak back around this way and see what I can do here, because obviously I'm not going to be able to push any further that way. T-90. Was that T-95? I don't even know what kind of tank it was that hit me. Maybe that was the artillery. I haven't seen... Dang. Oh. And that, yeah. That's a big dude, but looks like we got this. Now, see, that was a good battle. And I don't know, I didn't do much damage. I think for my tier I did okay. I'm going to find this artillery that put the smackdown on me. He's gonna go right for me. Yeah, that was that. It was this dude. Yeah. Feels good to kill somebody who's been damaging you the whole round. So that's how I played that, and I know the tortoise was mad at me for not, you know, stepping up the way that he wanted, but I thought we did pretty good. So let's look through here and see how I did. Once again, not a whole lot of money. Made 10,000 credits. But, you know, for a tier 8 and you're making money, that's not bad. Now, I think when I switched to that other gun, people have said that it doesn't make as much money because, you know, you start... it starts costing a lot more to run the tank with the bigger rounds. And I believe that. But we'll see how it goes. Right there, though, you can see it wasn't bad. And I did a lot of damage to... Well, not a lot of damage. 700. I mean, that's pretty low, but then again, when you're down that low in the list, you're probably going to do low damage, so... Let's run one more, and then I think that'll be good, because like I said, I do want to redo this a little bit more in depth. Once I get the better gun, we can really take a look. Oh, and by the way, one of the things I did, because this tank, all of the guns have a really long aim time, I did both the gun lang drive and also the stabilizer to keep the circle from getting big as you're moving, hoping that both of these things together will help the aim time be a little faster, and I think it helped. You can comment on that too if you want, but I think it helped. And then I also use the vents, because once again, it helps the whole crew load faster. So, last battle. Here we go. Okay. Here's a top tier match. Maybe things will go well. I skipped a couple battles because it kept going badder and badder, worse and worse as the night progressed. So, I'm not expecting much, honestly. I've had some of the worst teams I've ever run into. Not that we didn't win some of the battles, but it's like you call for help and nobody responds. Help. SOS. 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 Blink, blink, blink on the map. Blink, blink, blink. SOS. And nobody responds. So here I am reloading, stuck behind a building. I've got a T-70, an E-75, a T-54E, and a Centurion 7.1, and I'm by myself, and I'm yelling for help. And there's 6 heavy tanks within less than 100 meters of me, and they're all chasing after a T-25 too. No kidding. All chasing after a T-25 too. I am not making this up. They left me out to dry. They just hung me out to dry. Help! And they're too busy, all 5 of them, to the point where I got overrun. And I seriously was 2 minutes calling for help. I was reloading. For 37 seconds I had to reload, and I'm like, help, 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 reloading, help, nothing. Not a single response. And there I am, just got run over. And then they respond. So anyway, it's been an aggravating night. I had that happen on 2 different maps, and it's just, you know, that's one of the things with this tank. You have to be careful, because when you're reloading, really don't expect, unless you have clan mates, don't expect anyone to come to your aid, because no one's going to care and no one's going to help. They're all just going to sit there and not care. Shoot, we lost him. I don't want to get too far out, because he can hit me from here, so. There's the VP. Oh, 212 penetration. Can't penetrate the side. Frustrating. Yes. Okay, so it looks like we might win this one, actually. I'm going to get the cap to kind of slow the whole process down a little bit. Still got full health. So we've done well. Still a pretty close game, though. Try to see if I can get the T-34s up here. doesn't know I'm here yet. No, he does.
Celui-là n'a pas percé. Je les tire.
Oh, he's gonna be mad. Here he comes. I got one bullet left. Oh, good. Good job, team. I'm gonna try to get out of the line of sight of that IS-3 here. Shot. This is not good. That's better. It's a very close game. Haven't done a lot of damage, but that was a nice shot. Man. That's what we got left over here. Got some smaller tanks. An IS-3 and then a pretty good AMX driver. I could just hit that dude. Yeah, this guy's a much better player than I am. Obviously.
En plein dans le mille.
Done for.
Cible détruite.
What do we got left? KV2. Darn it. Who do I got left? Man, this is bad.
On les tient, les gars. Chenilles endommagées. Ils sont touchés.
Two's on my left. It's coming right for me.
Celui-là n'a pas percé.
Bounced.
Je les tire.
This is going to be so close. If he gets a lucky shot on me. Thank you. That was a good game. There we go. That's what I like to see. So I should have been top tank because I was top tank, and I was. Crusader did much more damage than I did, but nice job, Crusader. Wow. That was some good playing there. Sorry about the audio cutout. But got some stuff going on. So yeah, so that's the mini review. It's a good tank. It's got a good gun. But I think that once the next gun comes, I'll probably do a little bit better. But we'll see. I mean, I think the tank will still play the same. It's definitely a softie. So, but it also, you know, it can be a very aggressive tank because of its speed and because of the amount of times it can fire in succession. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review. Please subscribe. Have a good night.